Okay, hello YouTube, Kevin here, but before we go to the main point of this video, what is my screen flow keyboard shortcut? Okay, yeah, sorry about that, but anyways, if you can see my iMac still, it is like, going to be the start of November and I'm still running 10.8 on my iMac. Yeah, and so I am actually this is actually one of the first steps I'm actually moving, because I know some of you might be sad to hear this, but I am going to try and sell my iMac along with all the problems that I've been having with it, because I can't really waste time to fix it. And also my environment basically has a lot of dust, so I do not want like the dust to go behind the screen and such. So one of the first steps I've actually done, I actually took when I sell my iMac, actually one of the first steps I did is that I'm actually since I have a 1TB internal drive, which only has about 120 gigabytes free out of the 1TB. So I am actually slowly cleaning out my trash. As you can see, my trash is about 124 gigabytes. Yeah. And then I also have these files that I recovered from my uncle's computer earlier this year. You have seen the laptop bit. I still have the backup. Still haven't returned it to my uncle. So this is probably gonna follow me to the new computer or something. I really need to ask my uncle if he still wants the backup or not. So that's about 155 gigabytes. And and then I also need to clear my downloads. How big is my downloads? Let me see. I have a ton of downloads. Some of which I actually already backed up to my external hard drive. So I will need to scroll down and then my file get info. But about about 55 gigabytes of downloads that I also need to clean out. And then I still have my YTP folder, which is somewhat out of date because I've been making YTPs on my laptop. So all of my YouTube poop projects and even the common clips which are in this folder here, about 26 actually it's about 46 gigabytes of YouTube poop stuff. Now here's a little bit of a spoiler. I wanted to announce this on my YTP channel a bit later, but I think I might leak a bit now that hopefully once I finish my 100 subscriber special, I'm planning to clear out all of my YTP project folders that I have accumulated. Although I will try to go through some of them and see if go and publish the leftover projects as YTPs that I never had time to finish. Hold on, do I still? Yeah, I think I have this one here. There's also this one. No, I did not tell you. And there's this one here, and I think there's also this one. As far as I know, those are 3 of my unfinished projects that I still haven't found time to finish. So I really need to clean up my YTP stuff. And anyway, so if I can. So the first step I took is that I bought this 1TB hard drive on the local classifieds. And yeah, as you can tell, it's already been sold. Here you would have seen like description and location and stuff. So yeah, I have already bought the hard drive. I have it in person. I did actually get a USB 3.0 enclosure. I moved my 320GB drive from my old screwless enclosure 2.0 I mean USB 2.0 enclosure into the into a new Ventec 3.0 enclosure. I actually bought two of the 3.5-inch version for my other drives as well. But anyway, so I using this old enclosure for this drive. As far as I know, not only is this the last iMac to have a disk drive, but this is also one that only has USB 2.0, so might as well just use a USB 2.0 enclosure. So anyways, this drive is not all that old. It's probably about 6 months old, and it's going to be 7 months old. And yeah, the 1TB drive that I've seen available used on eBay, those are only 5200 RPM drives, so not really good for me to actually put into a laptop. Excuse me. Well, it the seller, who is, I believe, the seller I actually thought was a boy, but it's actually a girl, and turns out her husband actually upgraded to one of those Samsung 840 drives. I think it was an 840 EVO 240GB. They actually wanted to give it to me in the box for the 840 with all the 840 stuff and all that. But I told them that just in case if something happens, that they should keep the box for their 840 SSD. And so yeah, I just took the drive by itself and I slipped it into my screwless enclosure, which I brought along with me. So anyways, I have it. I'm gonna plug it in right now, but I think I can just close out Safari and paying attention to the disk utility window. If I can plug the USB connector correctly. Okay, it's plugged in. So anyways, of course, since this is a drive upgrade, the previous owner did not care to actually like clear out their drive. So what I'm actually going to do for fun here, actually I might just keep only the first part. But anyways, so what I'm gonna do with this second part here is to try and boot the drive. However, as far as I know, VirtualBox does not support USB booting, and it does not support like if I boot from a support booting from a physical drive. So I have to use Parallels Desktop, which is still version 8. Yeah, I know. Some people will probably flame me for not having enough money to buy the new Parallels 10. But whatever, it seems to work, even though they do give me upgrade notifications to not upgrade to 10.10, which is good. I'm staying on 10.8 for a good while. Have the my Windows 7 VM to automatically open there, and reason why is because that's pretty much the only VM I use there. I use VirtualBox for all my non-important stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and plus. And one thing I don't like about Parallels is that it always tries to automatically install the OS for you. And one thing I don't like about that is that it automatically installs Windows with a US locale, and then I have to go ahead and manually change that to Singapore. And really, Parallels. So anyways, I'll create a new VM here, and so far okay. Yeah, Parallels sometimes can be a little bit tricky to do. Previously I was able to actually open it and do, so I'll probably I have no idea, but I think I might just go ahead and save it first, and then actually switch over to my camera. So here's my screwless enclosure here. I'm gonna go ahead and restart, and hopefully it does not screw anything up. So of course if it does, hopefully I can reach from my main power cable, which is right over there. So anyways, I'm gonna restart now and get ready to hold down the option key. We'll actually restart. There it goes. Holding down the option key right now. Hope the menu comes up. Come on. It's thinking about it. Okay, I think it's gonna boot into the external hard drive. Oh, no. Ah. Okay, I hear the hard drive, external hard drive. Yep. So we have, if my mouse actually works now, I'll just use the keyboard. EFI boot. Here we go. Okay, I think this is Windows 8, it looks like. Yup, Windows 8. The last time I used Windows 8 was on my Surface Pro. Of course, yeah, I have no idea what brand of computer they use it on. I'm pretty sure it's not another Surface Pro series, because I know those use MSATA cards. At least the original Surface Pro does, according to iFixit. You'll probably say that this is not a genuine Windows install, because this is in a different computer. Probably I'll have to try and pair my mouse. And Windows 8 is still thinking about it. Again, as you can see, there is my iMac. Getting devices ready. Interesting. I really hope this does not screw up my Mac install, because I have a lot of important files and stuff. Actually, most of the files from here are on my external drive, and I do imagine, of course, this being okay, never mind. Yeah, but it is in fact yeah, so this is trying to configure Windows 8 on this iMac. I probably will not have the password to log on, but I want to just see if it actually boots Windows 8. Actually, yeah, I have no idea if this is Windows 8 or 8.1, but I know that there's the new Windows logo, so it's probably 8. I know it's Windows 8 or higher, also because of the newer Microsoft loading Trover. That light up there is actually from my light up there. It's reflecting on the screen. Yeah, I know I suck for not cleaning the dust off my iMac, but I will eventually clean it. Can't change the brightness yet. think I will turn the light off so you can see the screen better. Hopefully my OS X installation survives, then I can boot back into my desktop, connect my phone and import this video into my ScreenFlow timeline. So yeah. Oh, it's doing something. Oh dear. I think it's gonna create a new account. Anyways, I already know how to use Windows 8 because again I used to have a Surface Pro. In fact, I actually still have the unboxing of it. What? Is it installing like the Apple drivers and stuff? Jeez. Let's start. Does it say it's not genuine? I see. So he actually used it on a MSI laptop, I think. No wonder there was not like any special software. Oh, the mouse just paired. Let's see. Okay, it's still loading here. Yeah, I think he's been using an MSI motherboard in a custom built PC. Great, I finally know that the previous owner computer was a custom built with an MSI motherboard of some kind. So of course the MSI drivers. Let's see who we are logged on with. If the start screen. Okay, we are logged on as some guy named JH. And okay, we have a lot of like MSI bloatware including Norton. It's a good thing I actually chose to go with a Surface Pro for my computer, since pretty much the only bloatware on the Surface Pro, at least the original one, is only the Windows 8 full screen Skype app. So I'm pretty sure he didn't really use the Windows 8 full screen apps. I actually thought this guy was using what is it? I actually thought this, I forgot what to say, but yup, that is Windows 8 on an iMac. Although I am not gonna connect it to the internet in case it screws up the licensing. So system properties, let's see what model of computer if they are using it. Okay, we have OEM logo but not really any model information or something. It just says MSI, so they are using either an MSI motherboard in a custom build or an MSI laptop. I know it's one of their gaming products because of the default background. And it has the and also yeah, it is 8.1, where I forgot to say that because it has the start button there. So yeah, there it is, Windows 8 on an iMac. I really felt the urge to find Windows 8 with not much. So I'll need to go and oh dear, WinZip. Let me guess, this is the evaluation copy. Is it gonna load? Yeah, but yeah. Also because this is only USB 2.0. Oh, Norton is actually trying to load. Yeah, it is the evaluation version. For many, and also since the licensing is screwed up, Norton is complaining. No thank you. Yeah, it is still loading. There's not an anti-theft, so that might give me a closer hint to see if they were doing something. Okay, yeah, I was looking through the program files earlier and found something about SteelSeries. I don't know what SteelSeries engine is. Maybe it's something about the keyboard or something that they used to have. Sound Blaster Cinema. So that is another hint that leads me closer to the fact that they use a custom build. Interesting. It actually still loads even though the original card is not present. Oh yeah, and also because didn't notice that it did not ask me for like the MSN logon, because yeah, I know how to use Windows 8 already. Oh, okay. So yeah, the activation is indeed screwed up. So it's a good thing I'm not actually connecting to this internet. In fact, of course, it didn't actually connect to Microsoft account. See if there's any. I don't know when the Windows Store was last updated. But I think there might be a closer chance of me actually putting this on YouTube. Because the previous owner did not put anything, and of course this is not a version of Windows 8 from his, yeah. I really don't know when the Windows Store was last updated. Okay, I have to remember that I have to work on a non-touch screen. I have to right click to get to the menu here. Your account. Don't think they have an account there, but anyways, see if there's any other wallpapers installed. I forgot to also mention that this is this particular Mac's first taste of Windows running natively. Previously I only run Windows in virtual machines and BSOD. So yeah, but I think this looks like it's probably an error with one of the original drivers. So yup, that is it. Windows 8 on an iMac. Of course, it actually blue screen because this was from a different computer. Mouse is not working. Okay, I'll press enter, and hopefully I can boot back into my Mac installation. So it's a good thing that it might have been a good thing that the previous owner didn't set up a Microsoft account on their Windows 8 install. Yeah, so that I could actually go directly in and just try the OS out on here. Instead of it actually asking me to log into MSN account or something. Of course, if someone did take the drive from my own Windows 8 machine and then I sold it to them, of course my Windows 8 machines would be signed into an MSN account. So yeah, so it would be signed into an MSN account, so they wouldn't have a password and we wouldn't be able to get in. So anyways, yeah, go back into that file. And also at the same time, I'm gonna go ahead and clear my trash so that I can get much more free space. And I think I will also gut out my YTP folder so that I can synchronize it from my external hard drive eventually. Because I will still be anyways after selling this iMac, I'll be only doing YTPs over on my MacBook Air for a while, which you can't see because it's out there on my bed. But anyways, I'll be doing YTPs on my MacBook Air for a while. Will get a smaller preview but the same familiar VideoPad interface, since I still use the same somewhat buggy version of VideoPad to make my YTPs, because I already know how to work through all the bugs and all the stuff. And of course I am still using whatever the last version of iMovie is for OS 10.8 to make my main channel videos. And also of course my screencast, I mean my screen recordings. Used to use the screen recorder in QuickTime, but since I have ScreenFlow, I just use that. And I really thank, because I actually got my ScreenFlow license from MacHeist along with a few other apps that I like. And I do thank MacRumors actually introducing me to that specific bundle. So anyways, this is Kevin signing off. Thanks for watching. Good night, everybody. I took that line from Road Geek.